Welcome to Glasgow Central Station. Our train today is the 07:45 service down to Preston. Taking us to Preston is this Class 397 electric train, which was built by Spanish rolling stock manufacturer CAF. These are leased to TransPennine Express by the Evershot Rail Group. Only 12 of these trains were ever built. My first impressions were that the first class coach looked very nice and modern looking.
Good morning and welcome on board the 0745 TransPennine Express service to Preston, calling at Lockerbie, Carlisle, Penrith, Oxenholme, Lancaster and Preston. If you're travelling on an advance purchase ticket, please ensure it's for correct date and time. So please make sure
The lighting is very bright and lights up the train carriage very well.
your ticket is for any other days of time, it will not be valid for travel. Please also check that your ticket does not state Avanti West Coast only.
The seats are large, have a good recline to them, and are made out of a fabric material with leather edges.
The 0745 TransPennine Express service to Preston. If you're not attending the
The only negative is that some of the seats don't align with the windows very well, as can be seen here. I think the table lights are a nice additional touch, and they also add a bit of style to the carriage. In case you are wondering, there are power sockets under the armrests of each seat. I took a look at standard class for the sake of comparing it with the first class offering. Notice how the window alignment here is much better than the window alignment in first class. Standard class tables don't have any lights at the end, and the power sockets can be found underneath the seats.
Welcome to TransPennine Express. This is the service to Preston.
Due to a staff shortage, there was no catering staff got on at Glasgow. This meant that they weren't serving the breakfast menu that I had seen on their website, so I settled for a coffee, a bottle of water and some snacks. I decided to take a minute to check out the onboard accessible toilet. The toilet looked very clean and unused. These trains normally go to Manchester Airport and Liverpool, but due to a temporary timetable being in place, this train was only going as far as Preston today. I think this was the main reason why the train was so quiet. There was a total of 5 passengers on board at this point, including myself. This was just north of Carlisle. Unfortunately, the rain came on soon after we left Glasgow. This meant I couldn't show off the views out of the windows. When we stopped at Carlisle, a member of catering staff joined the train. They offered me this snack box, which I decided to accept, along with another coffee, a piece of lemon drizzle cake, and a can of Coke. The contents of the snack box really disappointed me. I was really hoping for something hot, like some porridge or a breakfast roll.
Then onto the platform. Next stop is Oxenholme.
When we arrived into Oxenholme Lake District, the rain had stopped at this point, but the windows weren't the cleanest, unfortunately. You can change here for trains to Kendal and Windermere.
Check you have everything with you. Don't forget any bags or cases in the luggage racks or under.
The sky was still looking very dull and grey outside as we approached Preston station.
If you're leaving the train, take a moment to check you have everything with you. Don't forget any bags or cases in the luggage racks or under seats, and retain your ticket.
Journey time from Glasgow to Preston is 2 hours and 55 minutes for this service.
Train onto the
This is much slower than the Avanti West Coast services.
intermediate stations too. Blackpool.
I paid £7.90 for my standard class ticket and £8 for my Seat Frog upgrade. This included their £3 platform fee. Overall, I feel it is worth upgrading for the seat alone, but not really for their food offering, especially if there's no catering staff on board. Preston is quite a grand looking station, which opened in October 1838. I noticed a replacement panel on the front of the train. Does anyone know why the train has this? The station frontage outside is just as grand looking as the station inside. Have you ever travelled with TransPennine Express before? Have you ever tried their first class offering? Leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe if you want to see more of my travel adventures. It is totally free to do so. If you would like to support my channel, you can find a link to my donation page down below in the video description.